The next thing you should actually understand is that every hosting company has a so-called cPanel in most cases, and the cPanel stands for control panel. That basically means once you log in, you get an access in the URL to log into this, and you choose your password. But once you're in, you can see that they have always different tools and features available. Of course, you have a file manager like FTP connections. That's a so-called file transfer protocol. And you can see it here on the arrows. You can upload and download files because, of course, you need to communicate with your server. Whatever you purchased is basically a drive, a space on a public server, or even on a private server where you can exchange files, right? So your website data has to be accessible, right? You need to be able to access all your stuff. So this is either possible through FTP and so on. And of course, when we install then the website, I'm running WordPress, and I'll show you then how we install WordPress. And WordPress usually uses a MySQL database, and that can be also accessed. And I want to say that there might be some hosting companies out there where you have to purchase, plus the hosting and the domain name, also the database extra. And what is very important, if this is not included for each domain you buy, that you have your own new database, make sure you create a new database. So if you have, for instance, two websites hosting at the same hosting company, that you do not mix up that database. That would be really terrible. I did this by myself as a beginner and made lots of mistakes. But fact is, you would like, or you want to make sure that everything is separated and unique. So that would be the database. And there you see then other marketing tools, which is not really relevant right now. But you also can control then email accounts, which basically means if you have now, in this case, papas.marketing domain name, then you can, so to speak, create an email account, set it up, that everything runs to whatever your email address would be, info@papas.marketing or helpme@papas.marketing, right? So this is what I'm going to show you right after as well. And you have several other features and tools and things you can do in your control panel. So to speak, that tells you, hey, how much space do you have? You see those are here available. How much did you purchase? How can you access all of that stuff in that particular account? And how many domains do you have, etc. So this is the so-called control panel. And the next step I would like to show is how you can add now your domain as a so-called add-on domain, because Namecheap also has the option that you always buy for each domain. Of course, you can do this your own hosting package, but I bought a hosting package where I can host multiple domains on one server. And how to add that domain, then I show you in the next step.